This is the Wraith right here. So it turned out, in my opinion, to be a beautiful drum. I'm very, very happy with it. But the drum itself, it's a brass snare drum. It has 9 venting holes, and they're actually positioned, funny enough, like part of my band's logo. That was sort of a little thing that the Periphery fans hopefully will appreciate. I didn't want a drum that was just a one-trick pony, you know. And I think what we've accomplished with with making the Wraith has been the opposite of a one-trick pony. It truly is versatile, you know. And I want producers to like this drum. I want this to be like a staple drum that producers have in their arsenal with their Black Beauties and with their, Vinnie Paul snare drums and their Joey Jordison snare drums. I want this one to be part of that world where it's like, oh, this kind of song, let's pull out the Wraith, or hey, this album, this band, let's pull out the Wraith, because it really is meant for different settings like that. The vents help with the drum being more dry, because as you hit the drum, there's more places, there's more locations around the drum for the air to exit the drum. So that resonance that would normally stay there with just 1 or 2 ports that doesn't happen with this. The air goes out more evenly across the different points of the drum. It creates a drier sound, but in my opinion, a more controllable sound. If you want to make it so it is more resonant, it's all about the heads you choose and the tuning that you choose. You can make it, ring more, or you can dry it up depending on what heads and kind of if you use any muffling. But it's a very, very versatile drum. It's also very loud. And part of the reason why I went for a brass drum over any other type of drum is because brass really cuts through the music. It's flexible. You have 2 points of tension for the snares on the right and on the left, so you can get a really, really specific sort of looseness or tightness to the snare sound. For a snare drum, I spent a lot of time actually working with Evans to develop this heavyweight snare batter, which is a really durable, really great sounding head. When I went to Mapex, I said, we got to do this drum. We got to do it with these Evans heavyweight drum heads on the snare. Can we make that happen? It was a pretty monumental thing because most Mapex drums do not ship with Evans drum heads. This is, to my knowledge, the only one that does, and it's a very specific reason because I really think that this drum sounds the best, at least for my sound, with the Evans heavyweight.